And so I says to him, I says, "You damn right I got 3 on the turtle. That's right, 3. 3 on the turtle." And he hit me. He hit me in the mouth with a brick and called me a liar. And that was the day I knew I had to become a doctor. Again.
Well, you know what? We've been friends a long time, but I 100% sympathize with that guy. No one got free on the turtle. I still can't believe I was there and saw it with my own eyes. I still can't believe it happened. That fucking turtle.
Well, it's the adventure Brodeo, traveling across the lands you know, and many we don't, because we've never really played this game before, and we do it badly. That's the premise at the core of Adventure Brodeo.
I think that was possibly the most informative scene setting intro music we've had so far. I appreciated that.
Well,
I
I
think it
had to do something a little special today because we are having our first ever stream, not just on the YouTube channel, but also on our Facebook.
That's right. The world of Facebook is now open to the Brodeo. You're welcome, Facebook.
Facebook, if you've ever dearly wanted to watch two men who are well past prime video game age play one very badly, then who, buddy, have you come to the exact right place? Very
It's a four,
specific, very right place.
it's a 14-year-old game. You know, we're behind the curve on this.
We are so bad at this that we have been playing for almost 20 episodes and really just recently got mounts.
And the multiplayer aspect of it, I run out of ways to insult people's mothers really quickly now. Your average, your average prime gamer, he can keep that up for days.
But you know what? Today all that changes. We
Way,
stand, we turn, and we immediately get lost as we go try to remember where the Manticore person is. Because we're gonna go do a quest, buddy. We're gonna go do this one.
well, we had a couple of days off. I think our schedule is work hard, play hard, play hard, play hard, work hard. So this is about on track.
We're due. We're due for one where we're actually putting in a hard day's work. Because after level 20 mounts, speaking of,
Oh yeah, we've got mounts. Horrible wobbly mounts.
appropriate mounts for hauling a giant Tauren around.
I
Because
suppose.
after the level 20 goal becomes the level 60 goal of this is not where we were supposed to go. Ah, crap. I was joking about getting immediately lost, and then we did exactly that.
Level 60 goal of finding out where the fuck we are.
The level 60 goal of getting flying mounts so that we no longer have to worry about getting lost looking for the flying mount person.
Yeah.
We'll be invincible at that point.
As soon as we figure out which direction to go, we'll be unstoppable.
I will say I have another character that is at level 60 and got the flying mount and everything. And there's a lot of stuff in a lot of games that you're like, boy, I bet that'll be cool. And then you get there and, it's never quite as neat as you imagined. And the flying mount is absolutely not fucking that. It rules.
I bet.
You
Just,
just blaze through stuff. I have
yeah,
another druid, so he's doing the herbalism thing. You just drop down, harvest shit, fly away.
just no questions asked. Rise above the bullshit. None of this, hey, where are you going, my stuff? Why did you murder my friend? Can't hear you, flying away.
Just dropping down onto people. It's like, ha ha ha. That's a lot of stuff. Is the Dark Moon fair again? Has it been that long time since we played?
Possibly. Let's not get distracted.
Yeah. All right. We gotta talk to the flying person and head to Ratchet so we can go do one of these quests. Where's the there? All right. The boot. All right. Yeah. We've God, it's one step forward, 10 steps back with us. It really is.
Yeah,
All right,
that's true.
we're flying to Ratchet, Northern Barrens.
I'm sure I can work that out. There we are.
Taken to the skies. Oh God, he's dive bombing this building. Oh God, I got a drunk one. I got a drunk one.
Yeah, they're making this interesting. Unnecessarily so, but I don't know. I guess they've got to keep their jobs interesting too.
I mean, this is as close as I'm gonna get to Disney's Flight of Avatar ride for the next like 5 years, probably. So
Yeah, yeah. Take what you can get. There we go. A much more peaceful canyon.
yeah, for
Much
anyone who
less.
doesn't know, I have bad motion sickness, especially on rides and stuff, and that one's worth it. 100% leaves me like a paint can, and I will ride it once per trip. I can only ride it once per trip.
Yeah, that's good. And you just got to time it right. Get all the enjoyment of it and manage the side effects. Maybe don't do it after lunch.
Oh, I go to a theme park like I'm planning a multi-million-dollar heist of a casino. It doesn't matter if it's the local carnival or Six Flags or a big fun trip to a Disney or something. Like if I'm going in, I've got a game plan, a play-by-play, and I'm not deviating because I know my shit. Every time someone makes me deviate, I end up having to sit on a bench for 3 hours. I've been
Uh,
playing this game for a long time. Not this game, not WoW. The game of not throwing up on a roller coaster.
it's a man's game.
Yeah, it's the most dangerous one. I do have an outstanding record. I went from was it year 2003 until just this past year without ever throwing up because I hate it so much.
Well done. My approach to theme parks is much like my approach to World of Warcraft, where I just stumble along and just follow somebody who looks like they know what they're doing. Often with unproductive results.
Hey, all right, I gained a level. Where's that Dark Moon Fair guy?
We put the effort in. Cheers, Dizzywig.
Let's see here. We've got a exclamation point person. You know what? We have a lot to do down here. Perhaps it's time. Should we find an inn?
We could do that, yeah. This has been an exhausting 5 minutes of gameplay.
I meant to change our hearthstones
Oh, yeah, that too.
so that we can teleport around more easily. But first, I would have to figure out where the inn here is. And to be
It's
frank,
the
I think that's
bank.
more bumbling than the audience wants to endure.
They knew what they were getting into.
Let's see, there's a question mark guy in here.
In this suspicious laboratory building.
I really thought that character's name was Wario for a second. And I was like, well, that's bold. Very
Yeah.
bold. I've I had a head in my bag this whole time. It's been
Oh dear.
months. It's been
Oh
literal
no.
months.
Well, we're here now. I don't think he specified he wanted a fresh head.
Yeah, I guess that's part of it. Thanks for the head. Don't tell anyone, or next I'll be asking for yours. What?
Ah, thanks for the head. It could be Captain Garvey. It's a little bit mushy.
Alright, one, two. We have things we can do.
Nice. Let's do the things.
Alright, clubfoot, ship schematics. Oh, okay. So I was like, oh, do we have to like hunt them or steal them or something? No, no, no. Just beat the hell out of this guy and take them.
Oh, okay. Sounds like our speed. Hmm.
No, so yeah, on theme parks, I really do like I make little play-ins of charts. Like I figure out what foods I want to try when in the day. I kind of prioritize by how stuff I really want to try I hit early because I understand later in the day I'm playing. I'm not playing on house money. Hey, I think we also found the inn. Awesome. Now who do we kill? Who needs punching?
It's a nice inn you got here. Shame if a couple of giant cowmen came and fucked everything up. Oh, it already looks like a giant cowman fucked something up in here.
Did we do this and forget?
I don't know, it's one drunk cowman.
So I clicked the talk to button. The drunk engineer blinks at you. Club him unconscious is my only. Oh, thank you.
Allow me. Oh, this guy loves it. Maybe that's what happened to the cowman as well. Are we supposed to just
All
be
right, well,
slapping drunks?
you smacked him down. I rifled through his pockets. So we're both in this now.
It's one of those kind of inns.
I mean, if the dead Tauren literally lying in the opening foyer didn't give it away, yeah, it's one of those kind of inns. Well, that went a lot smoother than I thought it would. We might be slightly. It's like, oh man, kind of regretting making this in our home after seeing the corpses and punching a guy in the mouth.
Well, it seems like slapping that drunk was the right thing to do.
All right, well, let's keep going down the coast. Getting into trouble.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be what's expected of us. Where's that mount? Come on, you big turd beast.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. I was looking at that cool giant like spiked pig monster one. I
Hmm.
don't know if it's the size of this thing, but genuinely, does it feel like we're going faster, or does it not feel like we're going
It
faster?
doesn't feel like we're going much faster. I mean, there's a lot of effort to go just a little bit faster in a lot more embarrassing a fashion.
Oh,
That guy,
these are not friendly people. We we can't just roll up in here.
he doesn't seem to be challenging us in any way.
Well, let's find out what happens when they get challenged.
Oh, I'm still on my beastie.
Refuses to help, just like, no, you die.
Yeah, I mean, he saw that happen. Now he's like, oh, I didn't think you were going to attack me. I just thought you hated Gary like the rest of us.
Oh, thank God, finally. All right, maybe the deckhand has a root sample. I know we should just read the description and see what we're supposed to be doing, but yeah, for those new to the show, that's not what our strength is.
Where's he going? Don't run away just because you're hideously outmatched by two giant cow beasts. You coward.
Ah, okay, this is an herbalism thing.
Ah, right. I always thought herbalism was the most violent of professions.
Which I'm pretty sure Dr. Moostry is an herbalist.
Yes.
We've been playing these characters for a long time now. Hey, all right. There's a question mark, so it's double useful.
We're supposed to be here.
Yeah. I gotta find some stupid roots, but yeah. Where's our? Oh, he's in here. I think you gotta die.
You were standing somewhere we wanted to go. This is just how it ends for you.
There was truly no other way. I mean, I have stealthing abilities, but no other
Yeah.
way. I stand by no other way. All right, so now we free him. Oh, okay. We have to decide if we're going to trust this guy or not. Crap, we probably should have read that.
Hmm.
Bound to the
Who can break
gallows.
his... Oh, I just broke his manacles free.
Well, we made our choice.
I mean, he seems trustworthy.
Yeah.
I mean, in all of the 5 seconds of attention I paid to him.
We gotta go do some killing to get some XP regardless. And it looks like that little circle is right here. So it's like.
The way I see it, it's not betrayal if you weren't paying attention in the first place. I don't think you can betray someone if you don't remember their name or what they asked you to do.
Ah, yes. The drunk's gambit. Not holy smite.
It's like beating up children.
Angry armored children. Ah, oh, god dang it. I think we have to wait for that thing to respawn. If only we had somewhere to take out our anger.
I'll teach you that I'm mildly inconvenienced.
Well, now we're just waiting around for a pirate head to reappear. Sometimes this game is really dark.
Ah, here we go.
Hang on, you're on it with me, right? Good.
Tattooed pirate head, not just any pirate head.
Oh, weird. Yeah, I have to get it as well.
Oh,
All right.
oh well.
Luckily, this is the tree of infinite pirate heads.
Yeah,
What a terrible curse that was placed upon it.
yeah, what an awful tree.
The tree's a real jerkwad. I say as I kill a deckhand who was walking down the road.
Teach you to use the road.
Yeah. Where do we take this? Do we take this back to you? I just realized, like, oh, maybe that wasn't the place to go.
Did
Nope,
you get
that's
the
not where
head?
that goes. Oh yeah, I'm still technically looking for things. Oh, all right. We've got samples, and we have to go get dwarven rifles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we may as well escalate things.
Well, oh, whoa. She moves like one of those tigers or wolves things that just leaps across the screen.
In a great big hurry to die. Fairly tough as well.
Indeed. I think we might be fighting a boss. Oh god. Oh no, she's running.
You can't outrun the hammer.
Just sitting there peppering me with arrows is not nice. Not cool, dude.
I don't know who you're waving that stick at, lady, but now I have to kill you.
Look, we were just trying to go smuggle some dwarven guns, and everybody's got to be a real dill about it.
Help this monk guy out. I'm sure he was fine, but it's good to be a good neighbour. We're all Horde after all, except for the people we're murdering.
How dare they? All right. Oh, okay. That's the island with the gun quest over there.
Isle of Gunquest.
Island of Gun Quest next to the Infinite Tree Head. This is the worst vacation destination ever. If I hadn't already paid for the sandals, I would be out of here. You know, the real kick in the teeth is we're definitely going to have to come back and kill all these people again for an actual quest line, right?
Yeah. We'll consider this a dry run.
I really feel like they missed an opportunity to horrify by not having just an occasional gigantic like whale beast monster swim through these waters.
Yeah, I mean, it suddenly gets deep out here.
Real creepy.
Yeah, you could have just had something lurking down there. Some tentacled monster.
All right, looks like we gotta sneak our way in. Well, our version of sneak our way in.
Yeah, we attempt to kill them one at a time.
Right, and I finally remember to use my shape-shifting extra spellcasty form.
I
You
don't
know, like
like
a
you in that form.
say what?
I don't like you in that form. I find it disturbing. I mean, you normally change into an animal, that's fine, but there's something about an owlbear that just doesn't feel like an animal. It just feels like someone in an animal costume.
And not someone you want to be around.
Mm,
The horns add an extra layer to it for sure. Um, all right, so we are both authors, and at least once per game, we do try to remember to talk about something we're doing that is book related.
that's
So,
true.
Steve, do you want to tease us with any stories of stories that you can't talk about?
Stories of stories. No, I can still very much talk about the ongoing Brandon Fimester project that I am co-writing with E.M. Kaplan. That's coming along nicely. There's already plenty of ridiculous Brandon Fimester one-liners, which is what we like. There might even be a plot too. Who knows? But something I've been focusing my time on recently is the Authors and Dragons comic book adaptation, Chronicles of Calamity. The first issue of which is crowdfunding on Indiegogo. We've got about 7 days left on the crowdfunder now, and I'm just trying to push as many people to get involved as possible to spread the madness. I'm really excited about it. We're still doing some redrawing of the earlier pages we did, because we did an NPC tier where people could pay to appear in a comic book. That's all sold out now. So the art team, John Luther Davis and Johnny Segura III, they're kind of retouching up the artwork, and I'm excited to get it printed, which shouldn't be too long now before we send it off to the printers. It's looking good. So yeah, that's what I've mostly been involved with, trying to get people to pledge towards that to support it. Still plenty of interesting perks out there if you haven't checked it out yet, Brodeo fans.
Yeah,
What?
I was reskimming through the PDF of that first issue when we were doing a continuity check for something, and I just couldn't believe how amazing that was. Like the work that you and the artist have done, John Luther Davis, to give some sense of coherency to the insane bullshit that we do on a bi-weekly basis is outstanding. Like truly crazy.
I still get a kick of reading through the PDF because it was for a while we were just doing these pages as extra bonuses for our patrons. We still do, but so we've just been putting them out kind of like now and then across the months. Seeing them all collected into an actual coherent story is neat. It's a lot to do with the art team, to be honest. I've never really written a comic book adaptation before, so there are a lot of times where I just wrote Day Fight and just let John do the work.
that, that is a testament to his skill because man, he God, some of those fight scenes are just so cool.
Yeah,
If if y'all have not seen that on the Patreon already, it's gonna be awesome, and I can't wait to have the chance to show that to people. What am I
yeah.
supposed to do with this? To summon two times? Okay, and help him defeat. All right, we got to use a dagger to summon someone. All right,
Oh, it's already sounding very complicated.
acquires the maiden's dagger.
Guess we better go steal a dagger from a maiden.
To board the dagger. Okay, so we got to get on a ship and blow this horn.
Okay. Oh, it's a dagger a ship.
Yes. I mean,
Well, that
that
makes
feels like you're
sense.
setting me up for a really weird riddle, but yes. When is a dagger not a ship? Um, yeah, that is a great project, and I appreciate the update too, because I've been watching that one with a lot of interest. That's one we're very proud of and excited to see where it goes. Any updates on the writing side outside of the Brandon Thighmaster one? Can you reveal any of the secrets, or perhaps tease the secrets in a new way for our new listeners, viewers?
I believe I've mentioned I am somewhat involved with an ongoing TV project, but it's for a small production company who are trying to get a series pilot off the ground, and they've generously allowed me to help with that. So that's been fun. I'm not sure where it's going or what the entire plan was yet. It's still very much in early development. But for those of you on the 5e Uncensored Facebook group, you'll probably know the John Day there. It's his project, and it's been a pleasure to help out with it. It's been a really interesting experience. I'm not sure how close it'll be to fruition. If there's one thing I know about TV projects, it's a lot of just a lot of work and development. But it's been interesting to be involved with that. I'm excited to see where they go with it. So watch this space on that one. And I have one other project which must still remain a secret.
You are relentless, sir. You are relentless. I am taking so much cannon fire. It is ridiculous.
Oh my god, yeah, I didn't even know these people were here. Yeah,
I've just been
shout at them.
shooting and healing and shooting and healing.
I just
And
did my cow
shoot
stomp at
and
them.
heal. Death shot. Okay. See, now you know why I like druids. They can tank as well.
That is handy, yeah.
Whew. All right, that was a lot of fighting. Were we supposed to
Mm.
summon his friends here? Were they supposed to help us with that? Ah,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
That. Whoopsie.
You're a little late, guys.
Hey, I mean, they're helping. I appreciate it. Um, so I can talk a little bit about my own stuff. I'm in edits right now for Villains Code 2. I'm about to hand that off to the first editor a little bit later in this month. So I'm excited for that. And then 5 Minute Sherlock number 2 is heading off to Audible, and the process beyond there is, of course, their schedule to determine. So I have no more insight to offer past that. But writing wise, I have been. Oh wait, are we supposed to kill somebody? Ah, crap. Uh, I've been working on Action Cadabra, which is a take on action movies, the classic Bloodsport, The Quest, Mortal Kombat. It's so many have used it, and it's a lot of fun. I'm playing with a lot of action movie tropes, and it's been really enjoyable. I've been in having a ton of fun writing that one, and that's a shingles that'll come out within the next month or two. We are still figuring out some scheduling stuff.
That does sound fun. I do like the classic. There's a fight to the death tournament for spurious reasons. And a lot of colourful characters are going to kill each other for spurious reasons. And we'll work a plot in there somewhere.
I mean, truly, like it's so much fun to write one, and every time I hit a question of what to do, like I was like, all right, how does the main character meet his friends at the tournament? And I was like, oh, okay, I'll just do Bloodsport. He's good at a video game. Is that ridiculous? Sure, but it's an homage.
Yes. As long as somebody else was ridiculous first,
Yeah,
then
all
it's
the cheap plot stuff is an homage.
hmm.
And then after that, I think it will probably be. Wait, are we not turning it in here? Oh, okay. We about fought our way back through a fight we did not have to do. So I think
But
it's
it was
time.
fun.
to activate the old Hearthstone.
Cool. I suppose that's easier than swimming back.
Swimming and running and frolicking.
Oh man, I was just about to leave without killing you, and now here you are.
So, Innkeeper Wiley, you don't want to do anything about that dead body, huh? Just, just letting that be. Well, you're a man who sticks by his principles. I'll give you that.
All right, I'm delayed because I had to murder a pirate.
All right, I just watched a dude riding a eagle and a crab vanish into the air.
I love this game.
Right? Uh,
Oh yeah, that dead guy is still very much there. See if I can slap this drunk again. Oh, I can. Smack.
Can you rifle through his pockets again?
Oh, somebody attacked me this time.
I wonder
Nobody's
if that was supposed to
congratulating
happen
me.
before, and somebody else had just already beaten him.
Maybe. Well, time to make an impression. I don't know. I think if a giant cow beast came in and slapped my drunk friend, I'd leave him to it.
You know what they say? You mess with the Tauren, you get the owl bear claws.
That is true. They definitely say that.
Well, they will now.
Hmm. Make your own sayings in the World of Warcraft.
I assume that's what they mean by live your adventure, etc., etc.
Presumably.
All right, give me experience points or gear or something. Oh yeah, I should put on new gear. What's up?
I've got a question mark over here I haven't done.
All the goblin specifics have aged super well. All right. Oh man, I'm getting way better stuff. I got cheese and a fang and some bad gloves. All right, as we turn in some quests and whatnot, seems like a good time to turn to our Discord Ushin question. For those of you who are listening for the first time or watching along, we have a Patreon for Authors and Dragons at patreon.com/authors and dragons. I know it's a bold name choice, but we made it and we stuck with it for that Patreon title. Um, Attached to it is our Discord, and on that Discord, there is the Adventure Brodeo channel where folks can submit Discord Ushing questions that we will talk about during the Adventure Brodeo, which was the time I needed to find the Discord and get it loaded on my other monitor.
There you
It's an
go.
explanation, a vamp, and a stall. It works in multiple
It's
contexts.
efficient, is what it is. You're becoming a very good podcast host, Drew.
Thank you, thank you. It's been 4 years. Almost competent feels like a good aiming point.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a better podcast host would have already had the window open, but let's not set the world on fire.
um, so Lamplighter asks, in the spirit of the soon-to-be-released A&D comic, what video game would you run into a full run of comic books? Or would you adapt into a full run of comic books? Who would you give the
Ooh.
project to? Okay, so a video game that I would like to see plotted out as a comic book.
It's an interesting question. I think the only usually video game comics I'm talking about back when I was a kid in the 90s were made promotionally. And back then, most video games weren't super plot centric, so people just made a load of shit up, and they came up with some very bizarre stuff. I remember the Street Fighter 2 comic, and I don't even know if they had the excuse because Street Fighter 2 had been around for a while, but it was just insane. There was just nothing was really going on. I think they killed Ken in the first. Ken was like Guile disguised as Guile, or Guile was disguised as Ken, and then he just died. And I don't know. It's like somebody had just been given some pictures of the characters, the loose premise of a Bloodsport style plot. I went, there you go. We need 12 issues immediately. So I don't know if video game adaptations have come along since then. I would hope so, but that's my experience of them.
I'm trying to think of like a what a good example to pull from would be, and I know the Pokemon Origins limited run that came out a few years ago. I think was based on a manga, and that one was pretty good, like for a short run series, and very well received and all. Um, all right, I found a treasure chest, and I did not piss off a. Oh God, nope, they found me.
That doesn't sound encouraging. Should probably be on the right side of
Cat
this mountain.
form! Oh my God, that was bananas. I tried to skid down the side of a mountain, and I very much um, did not.
Hmm.
I Skyrim horsed, if that's still a reference.
And yeah, I think that's always going to be a specifically poetic image.
Let's see here. All right, go turn in a different quest because I've got this amazing treasure chest. Where'd you go, by the way? You were with me and then you vanished.
I went round the wrong side of the cliff as I was remembering that bad Street Fighter comic.
I'm trying to think of what would be a good comic adaptation because like there's ones that would be interesting. For example, I found out that like Mega Man has a much longer running canon than I expected. Like a lot of those games happen in sequence and stuff, and that seems like that would be bananas but interesting to read about.
Yeah, oh, I agree with that. I'm going to say a game that always captured my imagination was a 90s video game, first person shooter called Blood. And it was part of the trifecta of really cool shoot 'em ups that were made on a specific 3D engine back then. You had Shadow Warrior, Duke Nukem, which everybody knows, but then you had Blood, which was this really grisly, rustic kind of shoot 'em up where your primary weapons were a flare gun and dynamite, and you were basically this guy who you come back from the dead, claw your way out of a grave, and just start stabbing people with a pitchfork. But there was kind of a cool plot to it. It was you were part of this death cult, and they end up sacrificing you to the dark god, and you realize as you go through it, taking all your power from everyone you murder by eating their hearts, that you were effectively doing this on behalf of the same dark god that you were sacrificed to. So logically, you try and kill God, and that's the end boss. So I thought that was quite a neat little. You could just do a hyper violent 90s style run on that with plenty of interesting monsters because it was all like like an homage to B movies. There were fishmen and werewolves and gargoyles and zombies, um, and have just enough of a plot to let a really good artist have some fun with some gore and chaos.
Ooh, you could do a really good Zelda adaptation into a comic book.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about Link saying anything that isn't an angry scream, though.
No, I don't think I would do it in a sense that I would make Link a protagonist.
Hmm.
I think I would do it in the sense that you do like the world around it, and you just maybe see Link as like an outsider. So it's just sort of more like watching a force of nature act. Like you're a noble and you're trying to do something or whatever, and Link comes busting through your town on the way to on the dungeon, and maybe you sneak off, and we get to see him secretly watching him just beat the shit out of everything. Because
You
it is
can't
crazy,
control
like
him.
all the things he kills. If you realize he's just a dude with a sword.
He is a force of nature. It would be good as like if we all coordinated
Oh,
our
here we can turn
efforts, we
this
could.
in. You got? Did you click the bones?
Yes,
All right.
and some people were angry. All
Yeah,
the
I did that
Hylian
too, and I ran
armies.
away.
Oh, I didn't know running away was an option. That would have been much more sensible.
It's always an option.
But so is murder.
So is murder.
You could just have a day in the life of a Hylian pottery merchant, and how one day his life is just fucking ruined.
I could read like an entire silent comic book. Like you maybe have like a little bit of dialogue here and there, but just with a story told purely in visual imagery, you could do almost all of Breath of the Wild like that as a comic, and
Yeah,
that would be that would be beautiful if you gave it to someone who put a lot of work into the art style and everything. It would
I
have to be
mean,
super visually focused, but
normally Link has enough of a mouthy sidekick that you could have expository dialogue where you needed it. You could just, I guess, it would be nice. I think a silent comic would probably work for a Zelda adaptation, but you could, if you wanted to, have a fairy or Tingle.
yeah, I think you could always have people talking to him. Like you can fill it out
Yeah,
with that. Ooh, that's a way better staff.
sack of semi-precious stones.
Oh, my hammer is gone. I am no longer a member of the Hammer Brothers.
Oh, you'll come back. They'll come back. I got some chainmail leggings. Nice. They match my outfit too. I am one coordinated cow dude.
Yeah, I feel that. I've got a very druidy look with all my green on.
Yeah, you look like you might try to give me some literature about something, saving the planet or the whales or some shit.
Did you know some? Did you know some people say those hedgehogs we murder for no reason are part of the ecosystem? All right, looks like we've got one we can knock out real here. Board the riverboat to Nozzlepot.
Well, that sounds whimsical.
Yeah, that sounds whimsical in a way that you know it's going to be terrible. Is that just a zebra with a horn? Is that a unicorn zebra? Huh. Yep.
Hmm.
Okay. Look, some days you just really want to get to lunch, and I respect that.
Yeah, that's fine.
We've all been there.
You know what else would something that doesn't have so much of a plot that it would be restricting, but has a whole host of kind of colourful characters and iconography. F-Zero, the bizarre racing tournament where half the idea is to turn your opponents into smouldering wrecks. I think you could do something around that, like Speed Racer, but much more violent.
Why does my person not want to be able to get into the boat?
You not on this boat?
I keep sinking in. I don't know what's happening. Am I a ghost?
Oh God.
Oh, you have to click it. Oh god. Oh, I feel so bad for all the people who were watching that just slamming their faces into the monitor as I leapt into that over and over again. Oh, that was fun.
This is nice and relaxing. I think considering no one will ever go on a cruise ship again in our lifetimes, this little boat ride is maybe as good as we can get.
It's aspirational. This is a reachable goal. This level of boat ownership.
This boat that looks like it's been cobbled together from other boats.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of any of the classics. Like modern games do such a good job with like narrative storytelling in their own right that it would often take something away to translate them over to comic books. So
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of like older stuff that could be enriched by it.
I was thinking the same. Sometimes the lack of 3 hours worth of cutscenes means that you could probably do a more interesting comic book adaptation. There'd be no point in doing a comic book adaptation of The Last of Us 2.
Yeah, I think we went through the same thing. Just anything heavily cinematic where the level of artistry on display is already part of it.
They've already done everything a comic can do reasonably.
You know,
But
honestly, I would read a Super Mario Brothers 2 comic book. That plot was fucking batshit. Obviously, because it wasn't a Mario plot, we all know Doki Doki Panic.
hmm,
Yeah, it's still a very insane but semi-canon game. You could, if you put like a real surrealist artist on it and had some fun and went a little nutty, you could have a good time.
yeah, you'd have to R-rate it up a bit as well. I think
Oh, cool, we
Mario
turned this in over here. Thank goodness we didn't just portal back.
Mario would have to ask himself what the fuck is going on now and then, not just like what's going on.
You could
Don't-
really be ballsy with it and just have him eat the wrong mushroom in the opening panel. And alright, now we're off! I don't think Nintendo's approving that one.
no, it would. Yeah, it'd have to be under the radar a little bit.
Oh, I keep forgetting about this thing.
Come on, Toad.
Maybe better mounts should be our next goal rather than level
Yeah,
60.
yeah. I'm not impressing anyone with this. I'm not even impressing myself.
It's my way or the highway, pal.
That's a very aggressive opening. Sludge investigation. Yes, finally. Hyena
Excellent.
extermination. Dude.
Clicking all the boxes on the resume here.
Ooh, Flightmaster. Ooh, rocket jump?
Uh oh.
What's up?
Please tell me we get to get in some sort of rocket-powered contraption that jumps this ramp. This is Chekhov's ramp. I'm going to be so disappointed
Hmm.
if at some point we do not get to leap in this thing and go fucking crazy. Oh, come on. There's rockets. Will you sell me a rocket chariot?
Got what you need.
Is it a rocket chariot?
Bread, water, milk. No rocket chariot.
Someone just disappear in a puff of smoke?
Yeah, that guy we were just talking to, I think. He's dead now.
That's
Oh no.
he's back.
Oh, he's still alive. It must have been one of the other goblins.
Let's see here.
Did you set your stone here?
I have not set my stone here.
No, it's a crappy inn anyway. There's no dead bodies. There's no one to punch.
Oh, rocket launch. Something's rock. Yes! Yes!
Nice. Go
Okay,
forth,
we've got
rocket
to do
warrior.
all the quests in this little crap hole. We
Yes.
have to do them so that we can do that rocket thing.
I mean, I don't know what became of that guys. I assume he's still alive.
He went to join Balloon Kid in the sky.
Yeah. Which means he's probably not still alive, but it was worth it.
Oh, 100%. Look, nobody lives forever. But not many people truly experience life, man. Not the way you do when you blast off on a rocket. I don't even know if we had to kill that guy. I'm just hyped up.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, hang on. I have an hourglass. And a goblin. I care more about one of those things than the other. Now show me the hourglass. Did we get a clue? Muddy tracks. Boy, we are just tracking so much stuff. Oh, that was a bad time for a pull. Sight Bike, the comic book.
You could do something with that.
Honestly, you probably could.
Mac Rider, the comic book.
I feel like little. Oh, okay. Punch Out has a pretty built-in Rocky structure already.
Well, you used to think it was funny because Little Mac was Little Mac, but now that you see him in like Smash Brothers and stuff, you realize that Little Mac is a terrifying embodiment of sheer violence.
He's little compared to the other fighters,
Yeah,
not compared to Mario.
the guy's an absolute wrecking machine. He's just launching people into the stratosphere. I think Little Mac's story wouldn't be as jolly as the game would have you believe. I think there'd be a lot of small man syndrome going on, and some particularly unnecessary punishment in the ring of Joe Glass.
Did you
Maybe
not get
there's
the
a
sludge quest or the track quest we were doing? Oh no, we
apparently
did it
no.
again.
I did have something about footprints there for a minute.
All right, we'll have to probably redo that one next time with you. Here, let's head back to the little mining camp to get inside an inn. You know what? I am gonna set my inn to this place, by God. That's how determined I am to do that rocket jump.
Ooh, got another muddy track examined.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. Keep.
So I
Okay,
need
you are
4
on the
more of them.
quest. Yes.
I am
Here.
on the quest. I just
All right.
don't think we can share those muddy tracks.
Ah, weird. It usually lets you share stuff. Now I'm just gonna kill this person while you look for tracks. Casual murder.
Oh, I've got some blueprints from her as well. Still
Man,
getting
we
a
are
grizzly.
packing on the levels this round.
Right, 2 more tracks, some more blueprints.
How strong's that? How strong's that snake?
Goblins are just fun to kill. I think that's what it is.
They do have the funny voices they make. Are goblins a playable class? Or playable race? Am I crazy?
I think so. I seem to remember reading about that. Could be wrong.
I do not know. I don't feel like I've seen one around. Maybe I don't have that expansion, or maybe I'm just way, way, way off.
It either happened or it was a dream I had.
Oh man, you know what game I do remember playing a lot as a kid that I feel like had a story, but I'm remembering that from a child's perspective. So I'm not sure how much the boy and his blob really did have a story.
I mean, that was like a triumph of indie game making. I'm pretty sure that was like just out of the blue, single developer. And no, the game didn't make any sense at all. You going around with a blob, and then you went to an alien planet.
Did you get it?
I've got the tracks. I'm just looking for one more blueprint. Cool. Got blueprints.
We both have the sludge beast. I don't know how to find that thing to kill it. Oh, it's over there.
There's a circle over here. There's probably a sludge beast over there in the
Has
circle.
a sludge beasty feel.
Yeah.
All right. What do you say we start working our way back to town? Or
I don't know. The circle's just there.
want to go for the sludge beast?
Yeah, I mean, we're here.
Fair enough. You've got a drudger on you, buddy.
I didn't even notice him. These goblins, I just can't bring myself to take them seriously.
Oh, there's the sludge beast. It's in the water.
These goblins swimming after me. They're tenacious buggers.
Oh god, it's Swamp Thing! It's straight up Swamp Thing! I do not feel good about this! I'm not sure how good of a druid I am at this point.
Oh, you look great. Did you kill? Did you kill Swamp Thing?
I did, yeah.
Oh, well done.
There should be it should respawn the mound for click on the mound and then he'll come back.
Oh, I don't have to kill it. I get credit for you killing it.
Oh, perfect. All right, that's probably why. All right, let's head back to Goblin Town.
Back to Goblin Town. Tell them all about the goblins we murdered. Presumably different goblins and not their family. I don't know. I should really pay more attention to the quest.
Should you?
Gob-
Should you?
That goblin just launched me right in the air.
I was wondering where you were. I ran up ahead to be a distraction, and then you were gone.
I already got distracted. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm getting bored of killing goblins.
You can just run.
I could, but there's got to be a principle at stake there. Or I could get on my not horse. Oh god, I'm going to be murdered by goblins.
Yeah, I
This
don't.
is
Did you
not
go out
looking
a
good for me.
different part of the pond than I did?
Possibly.
I was like, where the hell did you go? Ah, now they're getting the full Brodeo experience.
I have pulled so many goblins.
I don't even see you.
I
There
am
you
doomed.
are. You are on the. Yeah, you're dead.
I'm dead.
All right, I'll see you back in town. Are you gonna resurrect there? Or... Oh, I guess I could resurrect you. Hang on.
I don't know. Those goblins are pretty angry at me. And I am surrounded by about a dozen of them. Yeah, I see what I did wrong here.
Do you want to just revive at the cemetery, or do you want me to pop you back here?
I'll just revive at the cemetery. I deserved that. I was
How
arrogant about goblins.
I'm looking forward to watching your cut when it
It's been
comes
quite
out
impressive.
to see how many goblins it was that took you down.
It would have been quite impressive had I turned that around, but I most definitely did not.
Not how that went down.
No, not at all. You got to hand it to the goblins. They had the numbers. They had the organization.
They wanted it more, man. They just wanted it more.
They'd seen me kill many, many of their cousins. I can't help think, but I had that coming. Yeah. Now I walk.
Where are you anyway?
In the spirit realm.
Oh, so you did run back to your body.
Yes.
Oh, I could have resurrected you if that's what you're playing. That's why I asked if you were reviving at a graveyard.
All right.
Ah, the trademark incompetence.
Oh, immediately killed by a hyena. All right, goblins. See how tough you are about your friends around. Oh, and I've accidentally angered a giraffe as well. This is going to be the shortest resurrection there ever was.
I'm just gonna stealth over there to be ready to rescue you. I think we're gonna inch you back.
This giraffe is tougher than I expected too. It's not a good day for me. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to engage it. It just sort of happened. Oh dear. Pulled another goblin.
Yeah, you gotta stop moving around so much.
I was being trampled by a giraffe. That giraffe is dead. Yes. How do you like it now? 2 cow people.
Alright, let's try this again.
Yeah. Let's have a more structured retreat.
Ah!
This is stressful.
See if we had flying mounts.
None of this would be an issue.
We'd be invulnerable. I mean, not really, but. Alright, we've made it back. What a day. We made progress. We got levels. We changed our inn twice.
Nearly got killed twice.
Now we're going to have to log out in a much more cramped location to get our resting XP.
Well, yeah, this is not built for Taurens. Can
Well,
we get on one of these bunk beds?
Gonna have to be for today. So thank you all for joining us for this episode of the Adventure Brodeo. Come back next time. We are planning something really special because after a day back at work, we have decided it's time to step things up a notch. That's right. Next time on the Adventure Brodeo, we're doing our first dungeon. So we hope you will we hope you will join us for that. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.